Hello, I'm Jessie Laughlin, a Youth First social worker. I'm going to share with you what it will be like to have a Youth First social worker working in your school. Youth First places master level social workers in area schools to transform and strengthen the lives of youth and families in our community. Through Youth First social work services and prevention programming, concerns such as substance use are prevented, family relationships are improved, and students develop life skills for now and their future. When you get a Youth First social worker, they will provide services to address the mental health and social and emotional needs of your students. These services are shaped by a public health model and include 3 tiers of support: universal preventative education in the classroom setting, selective small groups for at-risk youth, and individual one-on-one sessions with a caseload of students exhibiting the most intense needs. Some common reasons a Youth First social worker meets with students are concerns regarding mental health, such as depression, anxiety, substance use, and suicide risk, academics, social skills, such as peer conflict, communication and bullying, and home life. With a Youth First social worker, you never have to worry about insurance, income limits, or families paying for service. The support is free to students and families without limitations. Having a guardian consent for ongoing services is the only requirement for Youth First support. Your Youth First social worker will carry a caseload of specially identified students based on the needs of your school. Within this caseload, they will provide individual, group, and family sessions in the school setting. The Youth First referral process looks different for every building, but students are referred by parents, administrators, teachers, and even students themselves. Not only will your students be provided service by your Youth First social worker, but their families will receive check-ins, support, and education to further strengthen each student's home life. In addition to providing support to their caseload, your Youth First social worker is also available for immediate needs services to other students at your school. This may include crisis assessment and intervention, assisting with de-escalation, emotional regulation, and other unpredictable situations. Your Youth First social worker will become a vital link between your school, your students' homes, and your community resources. Youth First provides families with outside referrals to agencies for mental health and community resources, as well as referrals for basic needs like food and clothing. Your Youth First social worker will assess, observe, and evaluate your school's needs and personalize their services to cater to your students and families. When you have your Youth First social worker, you can expect them to be available to all staff members for school-related consultations regarding mental health and social and emotional needs and challenges of students. This can range from educating staff on classroom behaviors to providing input on the social and emotional needs of specific students. You can expect your Youth First social worker to check in and communicate frequently with your administrative and counseling teams to ensure all student needs are being met without duplication of services between departments. You'll also get a monthly principal report that illustrates monthly outputs and a narrative of services provided. Your Youth First social worker will also collect data from students, families, and teachers to demonstrate the efficacy of social work services at your school. Not only do you get a Youth First social worker, you get the backing of an entire agency. This includes a clinical supervision team that guides, monitors, and supervises your social worker. When there's a student experiencing a crisis, you can be assured that this situation will be adequately staffed with supervision to help inform the Youth First social worker's response to intervention. There is also a network of 60+ other Youth First social workers who are connected to yours to provide diverse ideas and support. With a Youth First social worker, you'll also get the strong backing of a program team that can bring a catalog of researched and evidence-based preventative programs to your school and the community. Your Youth First social worker will not only provide support and knowledge to your building, but also become a part of your school culture. Your Youth First social worker will be a team player, jumping in to help with your school's particular needs. You will quickly become confident in your Youth First social worker as the mental health expert on your team. At Youth First, we believe that educators and administrators have such important work to do. We make it our job to support your students' social and emotional needs so that you can reach them academically. We look forward to working with you and to help you meet your students' needs. Thank you so much for listening.